Hey everybody, my name is Grant, back with Father and Son Flips, and earlier this week we recorded a short going over some of the stuff we got recently with our garage sailing. We got a great haul, a lot of stuff for very, comparatively not that much money for how much we could possibly make. Like I said, we probably spent $200 to $300 when we might be able to make upwards of around or $2,500 off of it. Altogether, we were able to get 25 pairs of shoes, 2 different pairs of skates, 2 pickleball paddles, 6 golf bags, 12 golf clubs, a bear tracker, 14 golf club covers. So really a good variety of stuff, all of which should sell. A lot of these bags are vintage, such as this Snickers golf bag. Honestly, we thought it was pretty cool when we found it. And a lot of these clubs, they're not the most high-end clubs, but even without being super crazy, they're still able to sell for about $70, maybe a little less, but you know, still a good profit for like a $5 club. Moving on, we found this bear tracker, which was about probably $5–10, and they can sell for $30 to $40. And then obviously we got this big old box of golf head covers. We got that for $2, which was crazy because he made that deal before we even started buying a lot of stuff, so obviously wanted to get rid of them. But we bought a box of head covers about a week or 2 ago, and they're already almost gone. So those sell a lot faster than you might think. They're not the craziest single sell item. They don't sell for the most independently, but really when you kind of get a lot of them and you're able to sell them, they really kind of go out fast because, you know, people might have clubs, but they might not have head covers, and they want to make sure that they stay nice. We got a lot of shoes. Obviously, like I said, 25 pairs, all of which we're selling for $5. We got 1 pair for $4. Honestly, with how many we got, I kind of lost which pair was the $4 one. Doesn't really matter. They all will sell for at least usually $30 or so pre-owned. But a lot of these shoes are specialty shoes because they are tennis shoes, made for playing tennis or made for playing pickleball. And then obviously we got these pickleball paddles right here. You can tell this guy was really into staying active. But shoes like pickleball shoes or tennis shoes, they can retain a lot of value even when pre-owned, especially in how good of a condition these are. For example, these shoes are still sell for about $100 pre-owned, and we got them for $5. So really, it is just looking for different things. Even if it's a brand you haven't heard of, they're still good. This brand, for example, the one that's going to sell for $100, is called All City 10. I've never heard of these shoes once before in my life. However, I'm glad we picked them up because otherwise we would have missed out on $95 or $90 profit. So really, you can't just go based off of all the giant brands like Nike. Obviously, those are going to be profitable, but sometimes brands you haven't heard of are still really good. And then obviously, like I said, a lot of variety of stuff. We got a lot of different pair of shoes. Obviously, not all of them are the same profit. It's not like we're going to make $100 off of every shoe. That's not the objective, but just the amount of stuff we were able to get was fairly good. We got these roller skates, 2 separate pairs. Obviously, one of them has a bit bigger wheels than the other. He was talking about his interest in roller skates, and he was talking about kind of the different things they can sell for. These don't sell for as much as we might want. However, what you have to think of is even if something doesn't sell for its market value brand new, if you're buying for $5, that doesn't matter because you can still make 70 or 80 bucks off of something that really, obviously it's a drop from its initial price, but that's still money in your pocket that you didn't have before. And obviously we did spend a lot of money for people who are just kind of getting into eBay for fun or a side hobby. You're not gonna need to buy $300 worth of things. Even if there's a lot of profit, obviously not everyone can just go ahead and throw away $300 to stuff for sale. So really, if you just know what to look for example, buy a pair of shoes, $5, that's about $90 profit. So really, even if you don't go to such large scales, you can still make a lot of money. But obviously there is benefit to buying in mass, because another benefit of buying a mass is a lot of people who are at garage sales selling, they want to get rid of stuff. They're not always there for a profit. They want to make sure that they get stuff that they no longer want outside of their house. And so if you start buying a lot of stuff, putting stuff into a pile, even really talking to them about their interests, they're going to start kind of, feeling that you want to buy a lot of stuff, and they might even knock you down a few dollars off the price of everything so that you'll put more stuff in the pile and buy everything together. For example, these golf head covers were $2 for everything. They were originally selling for like 50 cents a piece. So really, people are willing to knock down prices, even if you don't go directly hard, trying to get the hard sale. Hey, will you knock this much down? Will you knock this much down? Sometimes you should do that, but really sometimes just talking to the person can kind of get them to start working on knocking down prices. Hopefully we should be able to list all this stuff by the end of the week, or at bare minimum by the end of the next 2 weeks, and they should hopefully sell not too fast. Like I said, shoes sell fast, golf head covers sell fast, and even more of the obscure stuff should still have a market. Like I said, I'm Grant with Father and Son Flips. We're going to keep talking about stuff we're going to be flipping, garage sales. Make sure to like and subscribe. And like I said, we're going to go through more stuff that we're going to be flipping and selling, and I'm going to teach you a bit more about how we've been doing eBay, so hopefully you can start doing it too.